Welcome back to TotalTenshi. This is a channel update for May 2021. I just wanted to put this out here. I haven't done one of these yet. I just wanted to put this out so you guys know exactly kind of what's coming out in the future for the channel. Nothing is set in stone right now, so the list I have here is subject to change at any point, and plus the order of what I've got listed here is subject to change as well. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling at the time and what I'm kind of inspired to do, because I don't want to play something I'm not 100% want to play that second. If I'm playing something which I don't really want to play, I'm going to kind of struggle with it, and nobody wants that. So, alright, let's get into this list here. So current games. The current games right now is The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, and The Wolf Among Us Telltale series. These games will still be released each day, no problems at all with that, so yeah, those games have been really good. I'm actually kind of enjoying The Wolf Among Us a lot more than The Walking Dead. Both are still great games, it's just I think Wolf Among Us is a bit better than the Walking Dead for sure. I just prefer the theme of it more. Okay, so next on the list here is unreleased finished games. So what does that mean? It means that I've actually finished three other games, but so the two games on the list here is Mark of the Ninja Remastered. So Mark of the Ninja Remastered is a 2012-2013 game. It's a stealth ninja game. It's all hand-drawn animations, which I'm really into animation right now, so this game speaks volumes to me basically. I can't get over how smooth and cool the animations for everything is in this game. It's probably one of my top 10 games of all time. It's the pinnacle of a stealth game. You can't get any better than that. Okay, so the next on the list here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. So I actually wanted to do something which was for my nephews. And plus I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. I grew up watching the Turtles when they first aired. But yeah, my two nephews are very young, so they can't exactly watch too much of my content when I put out, which is understandable. That's no big deal. But I kind of just wanted to put something out for them, so they can watch something on the weekends. Just a fun game. The game's very short, so it's only like 9 episodes long, so it's not going to take up too much time on the channel or anything like that. Okay, future games. There's a lot of games on this list here I really want to play, but the first one is 100% I'm most excited to do, I think, is a new series I'm calling Thursday Throwdowns. So this is a series based on fighting games. So the first game on the list of the fighting games is going to be a game called Guilty Gear Strive. So Guilty Gear Strive releases in June, very start of June, I think June 11th, about 3 weeks time roughly. And I'm super excited to play this one. Guilty Gear Strive is, I played the beta and I loved it, absolutely loved it. Animations, the game is probably the best looking fighting. It is 100% the best looking fighting game I've ever seen. It's incredible what Arc System Works can actually do with fighting games. I played the previous one called Guilty Gear XR Rev 2, long weird name, and that's what got me into the series, but I couldn't really play it online because of the bad netcode. But they've changed the netcode in Guilty Gear Strive, so now they actually have a netcode called rollback netcode. So in Japan, they never had any fighting games ever with rollback netcode. But a couple of American titles actually came out with it, and they did really well, and insanely praised to how good and how smooth those games actually ran online. There was no drop frames or anything like that, stuttering or anything like that at all. And over the years, the protest of the Western world has been clamoring these Japanese companies for rollback netcode in their games, and Arc System Works took the lead on this one, and they actually built the rollback netcode from the ground up. And it's been stated now that the rollback netcode in this game is the best netcode in any fighting game yet. And this is their very first one, so they've done extremely well. Every Thursday, we're going to release videos called Thursday Throwdowns. I'm starting with Guilty Gear, and then we might branch out eventually into other fighting games as well. Maybe Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Okay, second on the list is Star Wars The Old Republic. This is an MMO, massive multiplayer online RPG. It's made by BioWare, who's made the original first two Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. They two games me and my brother grew up in our teens with, and they were absolutely phenomenally good. That's what catapulted BioWare into this powerhouse of story choice and RPG elements and stuff like that. So this Star Wars The Old Republic MMO, I'll be doing a let's play of the Bounty Hunter storyline, like kind of like a Mandalorian, like the TV show kind of thing. And we're going through all the expansion stories as well. I thought this one would be a little bit different than what we normally have on the channel, and I just kind of wanted to play something like this for a while, so this will be coming up fairly shortly as well. I love Mandalorian lore and bounty hunters in Star Wars. I actually like it a lot more than I actually like Jedis and Sith. I just find them really, really intriguing, especially when they've got this kind of like code of conduct the Mandalorians have and everything like that. And they always want to go out and challenge the toughest thing they can find to get honor and glory and stuff like that between their clan. I think they're just really, really fascinating. So I hope you guys will like this one as well. It's definitely different. This one will be a very long let's play because there's so much hours of story in this game. It's phenomenal. It's going to take quite a bit to get through. Third on the list here is Life is Strange series. Subscribers asked me to play Life is Strange series before the new one comes out, so I'm going to have to start that one soon as well. There's 2 or 3 games of it, I think 2, so we'll have to get into that. I've played the first one originally and never played the other one, so they were really, really good, the first one, so that should be a fun one to play as well. Number 4, Biomutant. I've been following this game for many years now. As soon as I seen the original trailer, I fell in love with it. So I'm super excited to play this one as well. I've been following the development for quite a long time now. So this one releases very, very, very shortly. It comes out on the 25th of May, so it's only 11 days away, which is going to be fun. It's a pretty crazy RPG kind of game. I really like how you can customize your character, and if you give them more intelligence, their brain gets bigger, like their head gets bigger, or you can make them dumb and or charming and their face smiles even more. It's really funny. Looks so cool. Okay, number 5, Raft. My friend, we'll name him Disaster. That's what he normally goes by his name in games. He's really interested in playing this, and we might play that together. And yeah, that game is like a survival game where you actually have to build your own raft and make sure you don't get eaten by sharks and survive and explore different islands and stuff like that. So it should be fun. Number 6, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series. I've actually started 2 episodes on this already, but I've put it off for a little bit at the moment. But I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the movies. I actually got into the comic book just before the first movie came out, and I love Rocket Raccoon and Groot and Star-Lord. I love the chemistry between the characters. They're really, really fun, and this game is already pretty funny as it is just playing through it, so I'm going to have a lot of fun playing this one. Okay, number 7, Grounded. Grounded is a new game from Microsoft. It's a survival game where it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where the teenagers get shrunk down to little kid size, like little ant size, and they have to find their way out of the backyard to get turned back into normal size. So they got to fight ants, build houses, fight spiders, other stuff like that. So it looks like a lot of fun. Very, very different compared to most survival games, like the theme of it anyway. So yeah, that should be fun. We're going to probably be playing that with my friend Disaster and my other friend Makani. That should be good. Okay, number 8 on the list is Metal Gear Solid 5. I got this game for $10 on sale instead of like $80, so I love Metal Gear Solid games. They're probably top 5 games I've ever played. It's a tactical RPG type game, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get to this one. It's something I really want to play, but I need to be in the mood to edit and play, because that game you can stuff up a lot, like you can mess up a lot really easily, so it's going to require a lot of editing to make it more smooth. So I've kind of put that one on the side for the moment, but it will be coming. Okay, number 9, Mass Effect Legendary Edition plus Mass Effect Andromeda. So my favorite RPGs of all time is Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect series is the number 1 game I've ever played. I've played through the first 3 probably 20 times each. It's incredible game. It's a shooter slash with tactical kind of abilities where you can stop time and order your companions to attack certain foes or heal or do stuff like that. So it's a very, very, very cool sci-fi story. Probably the best there is for gaming, I think. Okay, so this one is the miscellaneous kind of other content which will be coming. So I wanted to do some videos on my favorite RPGs, first-person shooters, strategy games, and recommendations and stuff like that to you guys. I thought that'd be kind of fun, but I'm not sure when I'm going to release those, because the gameplay is more the focus than anything right now. And number 2 is more art videos. I've been kind of neglecting my art a lot recently. Due to how many games I've been recording and stuff like that, I kind of went too far one way and neglecting my art as well, which I love doing art, but I've kind of put that on the back burner, which I need to rectify that issue and start getting back into it a bit more. Okay, number 3 on the list is discussion videos on gaming. So I have a couple of written scripts I've written out already about the world around gaming in general, like what makes a good game, why do people pre-order games when they have no idea if the game's going to be good or not, stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to bring up that, so I figured that would be a good thing to do to kind of spark some thoughts into your mind about how you go about gaming in general and trying to keep your expectations lower after so many disappointing games recently, where they were so hyped up that people bought everything they could get their hands on prior to the game coming out, like t-shirts, merchandise, extremely expensive pre-orders for the game, and then find out they're absolutely buggy mess of a game and terrible, and they should never have been released in that state at all. And people keep falling into the same issues, and they keep doing it over and over, and they can't seem to break that cycle. So I kind of wanted to do some videos about discussions of the effects of gaming and everything like that too. Okay, so there's number 4. This one I'm not really sure I'm going to do or not. I was thinking about doing just some discussions about my disability and life in a wheelchair, the struggles I go through and all that type of stuff, and some of the positives too, what it's like. I've actually been classed with one of the rarest knees in the world. I can get into it a bit more about it, but they've done a case study about my legs, and they sent around the whole world, so it's pretty incredible. And one of the surgeries I actually had at the Children's Hospital, they sent 6 doctors from all around the world over to work on my knee for me, from America, Greece, Italy, and I think France as well, and a couple others, something like that. But yeah, I figured that might be something a little bit different than what's on the channel. It won't take the major focus or anything like that. I just thought it might be something to put out there so you guys have an understanding of who I am, kind of thing. So just so you guys know that I only have a PC for capturing footage of games. So if you're going to recommend any games, just keep in mind that they have to be on the PC. I have no other choice. So if you're looking at a certain game you want me to play, just double check to make sure it's on PC as well. And yeah, that way we can both be happy with our choices and stuff like that. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. And do you have any feedback or any suggestions like that on what would you like to see on the channel, or anything changed, what you like, what you dislike, anything like that would be really appreciated. And I really hope you guys keep supporting my channel, and hopefully we can keep growing this channel. It's been a very slow start, and I've just got to have the patience and dedication to stick with it, which I'm going to try my best to do. Everyone has their days where they're feeling crappy about what they're doing, thinking, is this worth it? And there's other days where you feel really proud of what you do. So, and I feel like I'm improving with each video, so I just got to keep my head down and keep going at it. So all good. All right guys, I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.